again. You wouldn't know your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last so years. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. I don't really want to talk about it.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it will be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him so he can focus on what he does best, setting up
first team all defense. All right, DA, thanks as always. So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Bane. Jackson misses.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Durant, second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And that one's good, Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Outside for Simmons. Banked in off the glass.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Morant. Last game out. Payne for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Here's Sumner. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brooks feeling it out a bit to the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare. They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
In the corner, it's Bane. No good from outside. The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Durant against Jackson. Puts the move on, and KD with the lay-in.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. The rebound by KD.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Grizzlies fourth.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here playing with some extreme physicality.
So Memphis throwing with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. Conchar is checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And there's the pass to Conchar. Now Jones, he averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .124 left to play in the first quarter. And they recover it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
KD's shot is off. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Right side, Simmons. Pass to Sumner. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Outside, KD. Clock at 4. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Memphis.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Tillman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Good if it goes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
To me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off it. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. It's the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5 points so far.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Simmons, and Adams sends it back. Brooks with it. Now Thomas defending. Jackson down low. Simmons is there. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. Simmons passes to Thomas. Morant against Simmons. Off on the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And it's Brooks in the corner. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Simmons. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 5. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shoots from the elbow. Keeps it alive. And Clark is right there. Clark's got his first 2 points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Morant. And he gets the bucket. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Lobbed up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Durant kicks to Sumner. KD against Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Jones finds Clark. Inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Williams dishes to Clark. On the wing, Jones. Clark, a screen on Simmons. Here's Jones, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Here is Durant. 11 points last game. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Kicks it to Jones. Outside Williams. Offline with his 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And they double up Simmons. And Jones over to help. And the rejection by Clark. Jones looking for an opening. From 10 feet out. Misses off the left iron. And Durant puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so...
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that...
And now, let's take a glance ahead.
Thank you for being with us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaren Jackson. D8, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Simmons and Durant are in it forward. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Simmons inside. Guarded by Morant. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Ben Simmons.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Morant against Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jaren Jackson. Nets trail by 4. Simmons inside. Guarded by Morant. And that one, good. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Adams sets the pick for Brooks. 5 on the clock. Payne for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Durant, the pass to Sumner. It's good. This game is all even. Sumner's got his first points in this one.
We talk about Durant being the total package. This is the perfect example. Exceptional pass.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Simmons passes to Durant. And Katie throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And Memphis making a change here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Williams. Conchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Tillman. Now Clark, defended by Durant. Conchar. And another miss by Memphis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
KD dishes to Simmons. Fades back. Tillman grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conchar, the pass to Jones. 1:46 left in the third. And again, Memphis no good. Timeout called the Nets.
Take a look now at some numbers for Jones, how his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Well,
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Durant down low. He's against Clark.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Simmons. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Harris passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. The shot, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark, the pass to Concho. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Simmons against Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Kicks it out to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. For the lead, and he hits the jump shot. Morant's got 11 points. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. And time for the short. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a quarter. Could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. You've got Dylan Brooks. Adams is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Adams, the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Simmons left side. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Jones. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris with it. It's picked up by Brooks. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the paint. Clark outside. Brooks outside. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Simmons inside. Guarded by Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Simmons. And here's Morant. Adams dishes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
KD passes to Harris. Back to KD. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And what you like about Durant on this play, he's such a big target rolling off the screen.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. Conchars checked in for Memphis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
A crossover. Here's Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Here's Morant. And the first one drops.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Bucket is good.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Simmons on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Down low, Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Shot's good by Simmons.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Morant outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Payne against Simmons. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
The drive by Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Simmons drops them both.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a screen. Puts one up from 19. Good!
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You get the feeling that KD loves the pressure because he knows what he's capable of doing for this team.
So we can't get either to fall. Brooks up on top. Out to the wing. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. What's I doing? Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah, they used to try to leave me out the flyer for the show. Now my trailer say it's Guap Dad on HBO. Get delivered to my... I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm black, Iverson, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21.